Hi, my name's Mark, one of the pastors here at Trillium. I've been talking about freaks a lot over the last couple of weeks. I saw a freaky animal when I was in holidays in South Africa. It's an animal you probably know about, the zebra. We were at the Elephant Addo Reserve, and there was a herd of zebras, and we were allowed to get quite close to them. They obviously were used to people driving by in cars, and took a couple of lovely pictures of them. And they're a strange looking animal. I think them as a freakish horse in a way, with the stripes, you know, the white and black stripes. Is it white with black stripes, or is it black with white stripes? Well, I can't really tell for sure. But the honest thing about the zebra is it doesn't seem to really fit into its environment. Because where it normally habituates, it's on plains and in tundra that's kind of greeny, yellowy. You know, sometimes lush green, but often kind of dried out green, brown, yellow. And you got this brilliantly white horse with black stripes sticking out like a sore thumb. And I'm thinking to myself, why would it have that kind of camouflage? And it was only when I was watching a TV program later that I was introduced to the idea that the camouflage for the zebra isn't for it merging in with its environment so much as it is to provide a merging in with the other animals, the other zebras. It's to be part of the herd. And you put a bunch of zebras together, it's almost kind of hypnotic in a sense. It's like looking at a kaleidoscope and kind of being bewildered by it. And that's the defense mechanism. See, the stripes are done in order to confuse predators. It makes it harder for predators to focus on any one animal. See, that's how herd animals generally protect themselves. They stay together and they blend in together and make it difficult for predators to focus on any one animal. Because that's what predators do, whether it's lions, hyenas, wolves, they try to separate one of the animals from their herd in order to take it down. If the herd can stay together, it's pretty safe. And that's not just true with animals on the plains, it's true for birds. I saw a video of 150,000 birds swirling around as they were migrating from north to south, and there were predator birds following them. But in the chaos of all these birds flying back and forth, and as they say, the chaos of all the movement, it caused the predator birds to get confused. They couldn't focus on any one bird, and that kept the birds in the flock safe. And again, the same principle, if one of the predator birds could isolate one of the birds, then they were at risk of being taken down. I mention this too because I think today, when we are part of a faith community, we're actually standing out in the wild plains of our culture. In the old days, not that long ago, maybe 50 years ago, the herd thing to do was to go to church. Everybody went to church. 70% of the population had some meaningful connection to a church community. It was the way to stay safe in the community. Today, I would say when you go to church and get involved in any religious community, you're actually sticking out. You're actually going outside the herd and risking all that comes with it. And that's a hard adjustment for people to make, I think. I think a lot of people struggle with being singled out. I mean, human beings on the matter of ecology are predators, but socially with each other, we're more like prey animals. In the old Greek religion, the understanding was to keep your head down, stay in the crowd, in the herd, in the flock, so to speak, and not get singled out in any way. In fact, a lot of the Greek stories, the myths, were a warning to mortals not to get the attention of the gods, not to stand out in any way at all. And the stories warned mortals that when they got the attention of the gods, it was always bad. Even when the gods wanted to bless mortals, mortals always got the rough end of it all. It turned out bad for the mortals in the end. So the notion of Greek religion and Greek piety was keep your head down, stay in the herd, don't get singled out. And we can see that even in the story of Jesus, right? He got singled out, got noticed by the predators of his culture, and he got taken down in the end. In today's world, in the West at least, to follow Christ is to stand out. That's kind of uncomfortable for many of us. But think about what we're standing out for. We're standing out because we believe that there's a design in the universe, a rationality to it, because there's a great designer standing behind it. And this great designer not only has brought rational order to our lives, but also gives us the purpose of love. We stand out in order to allow our hands to become the great designer's hands, in order to bless others around us with that love, to share in the bounty of blessing with our neighbors. I can think of a lot of reasons to stay hidden, but I can think of one really good reason to stand out: love.